Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This is a love reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. We'll look at current situation and the influences around that. So it is focused on relationships. And I'm going to use the Echoes of Atlantis Tarot for the reading, radiant-wise, for clarifying if I need it. Keep in mind this is collective. It may or may not resonate. Just take what resonates. And also check out your other placements. Either way. And let's get started. Also, just as a reminder, please hit that thumbs up button, share, subscribe. Much appreciated. Let's get started, Sagittarius. What do we need? What do our Sagittarius need to know? This is for October into November. October into November, Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. Current situation. The Chariot. It's one of my favorite cards. I don't know, maybe it's the speed from it. Past influence. Ace of Swords. Present influence. Four of Swords. Negative. Ten of Cups. Positive. Hangman. What we don't see. The Moon. My cards are all messed up. What to look for. The Hermit. Unexpected. Empress. Challenge. The Fool. Future influence. Six of Cups. Outcome. The Magician. Page of Cups. Nine of Cups. I'll stop right there. Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. This definitely, okay, it's a love reading. Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Surprise. Though I do feel like there's someone that's on your mind. This could be you or the other person. But either way, I feel like there's someone that is in your life that you have on your mind that I'm not, I feel like there's mixed emotions here though, because I feel like that you learned something in the past, Ace of Swords, that kind of is making you second guess things, and which is the Four of Swords and the present influence. You're in a position of healing, but I feel like it comes from this knowledge. Now, what this knowledge did do was though put you in a place of moving forward. So you've been really moving towards something pretty fast. So whatever you have your eyes set on, that's where you've been going. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, it doesn't matter. It's more, okay, I am headed in this direction and I am taking off and I'm going. And I feel like that's your energy. You're doing that. You're moving forward. And, but I do feel like with this Four of Swords in your present influence, that kind of stalls that Chariot energy a little bit. It doesn't mean it shuts it down. It stalls it. Because if we're in a restful, healing place, and even though we want to move forward and move fast, we got to slow it down a little bit because we need to heal and overcome and rest or whatever it is we need to heal from. So there is that's happening in your life right now. And I feel like there's kind of a little bit of a conflict with those two energies, where you feel like you're at and what's really influencing you right now. It also could be that the Four of Swords is influencing you to get up and move. I just gotta go, gotta move for sure. Because something happened here. You've got the Ten of Cups in your negative, and I feel like there is a relationship here. Now, for some of you, it could be this other person has a relationship other than you. Or you're just struggling keeping this relation. I don't think you're struggling. I think this relationship, whether it's the person that you're looking at in another relationship or this is your relationship with them, either way, this relationship is causing issues. It's not positive right now. It's in the negative energy. So, I mean, it could be you wanting a relationship, but I don't feel like that's what it is. That would be more like in the challenge, not in the negative. The negative, there's something I would look very deeply at this relationship as you move forward. And I think you do that because the strength is the hangman. This is causing you probably to really take a different look at things and make sure that you understand everything. The hangman's not only about taking a different perspective, it's also self-reflection, taking some time out, reflecting on your own self as far and as looking at a situation in a different light. I feel like with that 10 of cups being in the negative, you do need to work towards that. Work towards, you know, taking this in a different either in a different direction or with someone new. The what you don't see is the moon. Things are not as they seem, okay? They aren't, because the moon is in what you don't see, and the moon is a non-clear card anyway, and it's in what you don't see. Things are not like they may be seeming to be, you know. Know that my watch said good or removed move alert, because I'm like getting excited here. That was funny. Usually it only does that when I go for a walk. So just keep that in mind. You're not seeing things exactly as they are. So this doesn't mean that anyone's fooling you or anything like that. It's asking you to make sure that you do your due diligence in understanding completely what's happening. The Hermit is in your what to look for. Look for, I feel like it's this. Look for the clarity here. And the Hermit is a search. And the Hermit's right underneath the Hangman. So if you're feeling like you're stagnant right now, you probably are. But you can use the stagnant time to search for what you really need, whether it's self-reflection, whether it's actually shining your lantern on something, which these two energies go together, definitely. But I feel like with this, it's the discovery. So really use this time to make a discovery. Don't use this time, waste the time. You know, if you feel like you're stagnant, take it, use it to find the truth, use it to understand the truth, use it to understand what's happening. We have the Empress in the unexpected energy. I feel like there's something really fulfilling here coming in, and it will nurture you enough to keep you moving forward. I really do like this, that it's unexpected, but I'm not sure exactly where it comes from. We'll clarify this one. The Empress, please. Let's clarify the Empress. Don't want to drop cards. I always drop cards. Klutzy Karen is what I am. Okay. Tell me about the Empress, please. Strength, Six of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, this comes from you being settled and strong. And I do feel like this Knight of Swords is someone that is going to recognize you and recognize you in the Empress light. You know, like you're really not, it doesn't have to be female, okay? I mean, it just means that you give something to this relationship. And I feel like it comes from somebody. Like it's a recognition from somebody, and they're coming in and they're realizing what you have to give unexpectedly. The Fool is in the challenge. There's something changing here, and the Fool is that energy of taking a leap of faith, but you are not doing that. Now, part of the reason you're not is you have the Hangman and the Hermit over here. Those are non-moving cards. They're doesn't mean that things aren't happening. They're just not taking action. The Fool is taking action. And until I feel like you want to be more clear before you take that leap of faith. And that may be a challenge for you to go in, like jump in and say, okay, I'm going to do this. So keep that in mind, because the Fool is pretty good energy. The Six of Cups is your future influence. There's something about the past that's going to be influencing your movements in the future. So whether it's something you've learned, whether it's a relationship from the past, it could be just daydreaming about this is what happened in the past, I don't want it to happen again, or this is what happened in the past, I do want it to happen again. That kind of energy, you'll be looking a lot in the near future at your past, and feeling that through. So where does this, what is the outcome? The outcome is the Magician. I feel like this is somebody, and it's somebody that you need to be aware of. It's also somebody that doesn't necessarily show their true selves all the time. Sleight of hand is the Magician, that, hey, look over here because I'm doing my trick over here, so someone is leading you, could be leading you to believe one way, but actually doing something else. So be very, very cautious of that moving forward. It doesn't mean that they're evil or have bad intent. Keep in mind, I don't have super negative cards by any means. I mean, it ends up really good, but Spirit's just saying, make sure that if someone's giving you promises or saying something, just make sure you're clear on it. Again, that understanding, you need to make sure you continue to understand. Ace of Swords up here in the past, you understood something and then it kind of made you think differently. So as I do feel like there is definitely someone coming in, it leads to the Page of Cups, which to me is definitely a love offer coming in, and then the Nine of Cups, which is fulfilling your dreams and wishes. And that's really good moving forward. But I think if you're watching this reading, it's going to be helpful in the sense that as things move forward, I think you're going to make sure that you continue to stay clear, because that's what the Magician's asking you to do. Or warning, not warning, because I don't think it's bad negative. I think it's just make sure that you understand everything. Because I feel like this is saying you won't, if that makes sense. So just keep that in mind moving forward, because I think it all works out. It's just, make sure you understand. Advice, Two of Swords. You will have to make a decision. Now keep in mind, when we don't make a decision, it's making a decision not to do anything, and therefore Spirit takes over from there. So know that moving forward, if there's something where you have to choose between A and B, use this Hermit and Hangman time to do so, and then move forward. I think that's really actually a nice card. Is there anything else our Sagittarius need to know about love? Ten of Pentacles, Justice, and Five of Cups. For some of you, there could be something ending with a now this isn't for everybody, I don't think, but there isn't and the reason why I say ending is the Justice. There's Ten of Pentacles, Justice, and then Five of Cups. There's going to be something that you lose that you're going to be disappointed about. And because it's Justice and Ten of Pentacles, I could say that, if you're breaking up with someone or leaving someone, you could be in a position where you don't get what you want. The Justice is the right thing. It could be legal. It feels like it's legal to me. And you are going to end up being disappointed. So keeping that in mind, I don't know, this is not maybe for everybody. Maybe it's only for a few people, because I'm not getting that in the reading. Although there is the Magician and the Ace of Swords learning things. So maybe that's what this is saying is, make sure that you understand everything, because you could lose if there is any kind of settlements happening, divorce, even marriage. Like the Ten of Pentacles with the Justice, something about a home, something about family. So just know that the more information you gather and the more clear that you are on someone's intentions or what's really happening, it will save that disappointment, because to me that's what's happening here. It could be happening. So just keep an open mind. If you're in that situation, make sure again that you know everything that's happening. It's not about, trying to drive or control it. It's about understanding and making sure that you have all of the information that you need. So I'm going to close it out right there, Sagittarius. You have good stuff happening, but in the now there is work to be done, and it's asking you to really look deep. Hangman and Hermit, that's pretty deep with both of those cards. So you're going to need to be patient and with yourself and others until you kind of learn more. And I think that the biggest thing is this Hermit searching for the truth, searching for your answers that you need so that you aren't disappointed in the long run. So, okay, there you have it. Take care. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you.